Oakwood city leaders reject a measure that would require some residents to pay more income taxes to the city.
So that plan is off the table for now. The ordinance, though, would have set a 1.75% income tax credit limit. The mayor says the city is facing a substantial budget shortfall, and the money, well, it needs to come from somewhere. Brooke Moore is getting answers about where somewhere may be.
Well, if you live in Oakwood but work somewhere else like Dayton or Kettering, this ordinance would mean you owe the city more money in taxes. It was rejected, but the problem remains. The city needs more money. Today, I sat down with the mayor. He says this could mean major cuts. Mayor William Duncan says the city of Oakwood is operating on a budget that's $1 million less than it was 5 years ago.
We have not had layoffs in Oakwood, but we have had about a 10 to 12% total reduction in force over the last 5 to 6 years.
In 2013, trash rates went up from $12 a month to $25 a month. The city also charged residents $6 a month to cover the cost of cleaning sewers and street cleaning equipment. Still, it hasn't been enough.
Or we need to convince them that the cuts that we've made are sufficient, in which case we're going to need to find new revenue sources to balance our budget.
They tried to find that new revenue 2 days ago with the proposed 1.75 tax credit limit. Many of the people I talked to today hadn't even heard of it, so I asked the mayor how it would work. Right now, if you live in Oakwood but work in Dayton or Kettering, you pay a tax rate of 2.25%. You get credit for that in Oakwood. Since their tax rate is higher at 2.5%, you would simply pay the difference, 0.25%. Had the credit limitation passed, you'd pay the difference and then some. It would be increased to 0.75%. The mayor says the most anyone would have had to pay in dollars was about $237 a year.
I think they were overstating the impact, the actual tax impact.
18 people spoke out against the ordinance at the last meeting. Mayor Duncan says many of them felt it was unfair that only some people would have to pay more. He says the only choices are to increase the overall city tax rate or continue to increase fees for services.
If the citizens say no new money, no matter what, Oakwood will no longer be Oakwood.
The mayor says the city will continue to look at every part of the budget and make all necessary cuts, but you could see this ordinance back on the city agenda no earlier than this fall. Reporting live, I'm Brooke Moore, 2 News, working for you.